A few weeks ago, we visited with Adam Dunlap, the Director of Recreation and Fitness at Houston's First Baptist Church. Obviously, a great deal has gone on in Houston since we spoke with Adam. So we thought we'd touch base with him to see how Houston's First is helping people deal with the aftermath of Harvey. Adam, thanks for joining us, and please enlighten us on what's happening in Houston and how our listeners can help at this point.
Thank you. Thank you for having me back again. And yeah, I'd love to just share with your listeners and anybody else just kind of what's going on. And, the news has kind of trailed off and has now moved towards Irma and other things, which, rightfully so. A lot of attention over there needed too. But Houston's still in kind of a crazy situation around here. Water's still being let out in certain places to help ease the impact of those reservoirs. So some people aren't able to get back to their homes. There's tons and tons of homes that are in need of being mucked out or mudded out, as they've been saying more so around here. Basically being cleaned out, gutted, making sure that any areas impacted by water are completely demolished, so the renovators and contractors can come in and do their work appropriately to fix it and get it up to speed. And that's where we've kind of geared ourselves towards now. And beforehand, right after Harvey hit, we were in super immediate needs mode. We basically turned our area, the fitness and recreation area, into a giant donation center. We had tons and tons of baby products, baby diapers, wipes, clothes were coming in, linens, food, water. I mean, you name it. We probably had something similar to that here for about a week. And we just truckloads, semis were coming in with goods from all over the nation that were just wanting to help and be a part of that. And, there probably could be listeners out there right now that actually had a ability to help in those areas as well. But so our area was a giant donation center. We were giving away needs. We probably served well over 300 families that came through our doors and just gave away piles of clothes and baby clothes and all types of these immediate needs that they could have lost or had impacted somehow through Harvey, of lost wages from work and things of that nature. We've had tons of volunteers come through our doors. We probably said it was close to about 750 that came through, and we're just helping throughout these few days. And now we were able to get all of those items out into our other food pantries and our faith centers, what we call them, and now those are being able to service our people. Our switch here at the actual campus in the Loop is now we're going into homes. Our primary focus is to go and help people clean out their homes, and we're sending work teams throughout the week and primarily on weekends to do that. We're just getting volunteers upon volunteers to go and share their time and be able to service people. We had close to 200 or 250 of our own members that lost their homes, and many of our staff members that are impacted heavily. So we're servicing them, and then we also have had a flurry of calls come in from just people across the city who aren't members of the church and may not even share the same faith, and now we're trying to service them. So our pastors charged us to give one weekend a month, asking everybody one weekend a month to go and just love on people and help them clean their homes out. So that's where our transformation has occurred as a campus and as a church, is going into people's homes to not only restore the building, but to hopefully restore their soul with Jesus and just sharing the love of what he can do in their lives.
Right. Now, I'm assuming if y'all are doing all this cleaning, there's a need for cleaning supplies. Is there still a link on y'all's website where people can help with that kind of stuff?
Absolutely. And that's a very pointed focus, and I'm glad you brought that up, because we now transition to only holding cleaning supplies here at our area, our fitness and recreation area, so our work teams can take those. And that includes a variety of items. We go from bleach, Clorox, Lysol, paper towels, brooms, shovels, utility knives to cut drywall out, pry bars to rip out destroyed cabinets and appliances. It's just, the list goes on. But on the website, not only do we have a specific list of those items that we could accept as donation items, but we also have a link if you'd like to help and you just don't know how, honestly, being able to give even monetarily is a huge aspect that we would be very grateful for. From there, we're able to take that specific money and buy those needs, those cleaning needs that we can take into homes and help them. And we have a designated area, so it's not even a part of the church budget. We basically earmarked it off and said this is only going to Harvey relief. So any money put in there, which this website would take you into that, would go directly there and would not be used for any of our other normal operations, you would say. But there's specific mold killers that cost a lot of money but are ever prevalent, especially with it heating up again and sitting water, as you can just think of what that does to a home, and just it gets a little nauseating if you think about it from a personal perspective if your home was impacted like that.
Having been from Houston and been around water makes me think of millions of mosquitoes, actually.
Yeah, and that's an impact too. And lo and behold, fire ants of all things.
Oh yeah, those too.
They bundle up together, which is crazy to survive, and you just have these massive mounds of fire ants floating down and impacting a lot. So, I mean, even fire ant killer is going to be a huge need come soon.
Okay, well, when I post this, I'll definitely post that link again.
Yes,
so
sir.
people can see how they can help. And we really appreciate you giving us an update, and we'll check in with you again in a few weeks, because I know this is going to be an ongoing thing. It's not just going to be a month. It's not just going to be 2 months. It's going to be a long-term project.
Absolutely. It could take, years for us to finally be restored fully to where we are, and we're hoping through that a revival comes and Jesus comes, and as our pastor says, when the waters fall, the church rises. So here's our opportunity to step in and just be a shining light and build Houston up for God.
All right. Well, we appreciate you and appreciate everything y'all are doing there. And thank you so much for sharing with us again today.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your time.